Tosin, Levi, thanks a lot for your time. Great to see you both. Since the international break, Levi, big win against Spurs, that draw at Brentford. How do you feel like things have gone the last few weeks?
Yeah, I'd say good. Of course, the win against Tottenham was amazing, and then Brentford are also a good team. Going their away, it was always going to be a tough game. We take the point at the end of the day, and we keep moving on. We don't let it stop us now because we've got a big challenge coming on to try and get Champions League, and that's the plan from all of us.
Levi spoke about Champions League football. How much of an achievement would that be for this young side to achieve that in Enzo's first season in charge?
Yeah, you mentioned it's a young side, but it's a side full of huge quality and something that we're aiming for. We want to be playing in that competition next season, and we think that we deserve it. We just have to show it in the league table and be there next season.
And Levi, how much of a motivation is qualifying for Champions League football for this squad?
Yeah, definitely. It'll be taking a step in the right direction from last year, and like you said already, with the manager, I think we're able to do so. We just got to prove it every game from now on and take it like it's a final.
Again, our main objective is to finish the season with some silverware, which is the Conference League, and be in that Champions League spot.
And Levi, such an important part of Enzo Maresca's philosophy is building from the back when it comes to ball retention, ball progression. What's that adjustment been like for you in terms of the tactical demands that he places on you?
Yeah, I really enjoy him. I think it suits my game. It allows me to show off my qualities, and I think all of us as the defenders, we like to play it because we're on the ball so much more, and we're controlling the game and we're creating attacks, which is what we want to do.
How much of an adjustment is it from what you've been used to from other managers? Is there real similarities, or is it something quite unique that you're being asked to do?
I think from the time when I was at Brighton under the Zerbi, I think there's a lot of similarities with Enzo Maresca. They want to start from the back. They want to play exciting football and try and have possession and create as many chances as possible. So I think playing there helped me a lot. And now when I'm here, the gaffer understands that and just tries to help me as much as possible to get back to that.
And for you personally, there was so much interest in you last summer. You made the move to Chelsea. How have you found the adjustment so far?
Yeah, great. I settled in relatively quickly. I was welcomed fantastically, and my first season is going well. And again, next season is going to be hopefully another big one.
And of course, you came through the Manchester City Academy, so you know what it's like to be part of a big club. But is there a step up moving to a club like Chelsea?
Yeah, definitely. Chelsea is one of the biggest clubs in the world. We won the Champions League not too long ago, and we're going to be looking to win the conference this season and be the first club in history to do that, to win all three of those competitions. So it's a huge step for us.
And you've got Ipswich this weekend, but before that, back in Conference League action. How does that weigh up in terms of the priorities this season for this squad playing in that competition? Because we know in recent years Chelsea won the Champions League, won the Europa League, but this is something different this year. How much of a priority is it?
Yeah, definitely. It's a very big priority. To win any cup only is going to help the team. It's going to push our confidence, and like I said already, every game from now is a final. So going into Poland on Thursday, we've got to win. There's no two ways about it.
And we have one focus, which is to win this competition for the club, and like I said, being the first club to win all three European competitions.
And Chelsea are the overwhelming favourites to win the competition. You speak about the history that Chelsea can make this year. Does there feel like there's pressure to get the job done?
Well, you're playing for Chelsea at the end of the day. There's always going to be that little bit of pressure to perform at the highest level, and this is another competition that we're taking very seriously and we want to win.
And Levi, one player who's been outstanding for Chelsea over the course of the last couple of seasons has been Cole Palmer. Obviously not at his very best right now, but I presume you guys have seen him in training and think it won't be long until things really start to click again.
Yeah, definitely. Every single player in the world goes through patches. We still trust him. He's still causing problems, even though everyone's going on about him not scoring or assisting. In a while, he's still creating those chances for other players and pulling players towards him a bit more and doing other things that the fans might not really notice. But as a team, we hold him really high, and we know how good of a player he is, and we've got to keep pushing him.
And that connection between Cole and Nicholas up front, there's real chemistry there. How much of a difference could that make between now and the end of the season?
Yeah, them two together, they're just unbelievable, to be honest. The dynamic they have between them is top. You've seen it already, and I'm sure they'll do it in the remaining games.
And last question for you both. What would mark success for Chelsea as you end this season under Enzo Maresca?
finishing in that Champions League spot and winning the Conference League is definitely our target. It has been since the start of the season, and that's what it's going to be at the end as well.
Levi, for you?
Yeah, that's our priorities, and we have to win it. We have no other choices to win the conference and also to get Champions League.